Back at 3, Meek.
Very good, sir.
And don't do anything I wouldn't do, Meek. Stinker!
Gotcha, Tinker. What should we do with him? Use him as a football. What should we do with him, Jack? What do you say? We won't do anything. What? Why not? Nothing. See what Jack's flying through on me. And he'll go snivelling back again if we do anything, won't he? We can't just let him get away with it. We won't. We'll call him something. That way, no one. More to the point, nor will he. We'll call him the Stinker.
Jack Cutler!
Stinker.
Remember me?
Repeat after me everything I say. A stinker is a snivelling telltale. Come on!
A stinker is a snivelling telltale.
A stinker is a slimy disgrace to the community. Let's hear it! Say it, Stinker.
A stinker is a slimy disgrace to the community.
A stinker fails in everything he tries.
A stinker fails in everything he tries.
I am a stinker. Say it! Say it!
I am a stinker.
Holy Moses, hold your noses. Stinker, stinker, holy Moses, hold your noses. Stinker, stinker, holy Moses, hold your noses. Stinker, stinker.
Oh, yes, I remember.
I should hope so. What are you doing for lunch?
Well, I hadn't decided.
You have now. Far away, my old stinker, far away. Have a glass of port with your Stilton, won't you?
Oh, no, thank you.
If you ask me, Stilton without port is like marriage without a bit on the side.
Yes, well, all the same.
Suit yourself. I'll have a large vintage port anyway. You married?
Yes.
Well, it happens to the best of us. Mind you, I can't complain. Married to my business in a way. The old boy left her everything. Chance of a lifetime for yours truly. I'm not saying we don't have our problems, shirkers, unions, council cutbacks. But the money's there, no two ways about it. You just got to go out and hustle for it these days. About time, too. Coffee?
What?
Coffee.
Yes, please.
2 coffees, and I'll have another one of these. Pass the celery, will you? What was I saying? I was talking about myself too much. I always do when I eat. I can't tell you how good it is to see you again. What are you doing with yourself, my old stinker?
Well, I'm a contract estimator for a firm of paint manufacturers.
Fixed prices, make sure nobody's cheating.
That sort of thing, yeah.
Everybody cheats nowadays.
It's rather a sweeping generalization, isn't it?
Well, I'm damn sure some of my boys are robbing me.
Well, quite possibly.
Reckon there's any way of stopping that kind of thing?
Well, if the estimates are properly checked, certainly.
How much do they pay you at your paint shop?
£4,550 a year.
Skinflints, aren't they? Come and work for me and I'll double it. You think it's the drink talking, don't you? Thank you, steward. Never affects me in the way of business. What do you say?
Oh, absolutely not.
Why?
I don't like Cutler. School used to call me the Stinker.
What?
Tinker the Stinker.
Well, a joke on your name?
It wasn't a joke. It caught on. People used to hold their noses if I got near them or pretend not to see me and walk about saying, "Pooh, what's that stinker?"
Honestly.
Made my life a misery.
Well, now he's giving you a chance to change it, and not just your life, our lives.
You don't know Cutler.
But I know the rut we're in, though, don't I? It's been 10 years, Harold. The same house, same firm, same job. It's a chance. A chance at last to change, move, do things. And you, because of some stupid joke someone played on you, 30 years ago and more, you expect me to stand quietly by and watch you chuck it away.
It wasn't a joke, don't you understand? That was what was so diabolical about it. He put the finishing touches to the feeling of inadequacy that my father drilled into me. He thought I was wet. To be told every day by my peers that I was also offensive. Jack Cutler meant to destroy me, and he very nearly succeeded.
Well, I think you're making a bit much of it. It sounds like a typical bit of adolescent boy's beastliness to me. And anyway, it's history.
I'm trying to explain.
I know your father was a monster. I met him, and I've had to live with your woeful insecurity. This is really being childish. I'm your wife. You say you love me.
Well, you know I do.
Then take the job. At least see if your old school pal means it. Please. For my sake, I want a bit of life before I die.
Well, we'll see.
Well, we all know what that means, don't we?
Oh, don't go off like that.
My revolver was empty. I was surrounded. And what to do? Surrender? Well, I don't mind telling you, Harold, my boy, I thought about it, but I wouldn't have been human if I hadn't in the circumstances. Well, I thought about it, and I rejected it. Unworthy. Yeah. Put my head down, I charged them. Laid about me. Startled the life out of them and got clean through and away. Well, I couldn't go blubbing home, could I? David couldn't go blubbing home, could he? He stood there and he slew Goliath. And that's what you're going to do. You're going to go back there. And I'm going to stand up for yourself. Oh, my God, you'll have to reckon with me, boy.
I decided I'm going to take that job.
Well, he means it.
It'll make all the difference.
Let's hope so.
Oh, I feel quite differently about you already. Oh, quite differently.
What's all this then?
I thought I made that quite clear.
Good Lord, I haven't got time for all that rubbish. I've got to get in a game of golf this afternoon.
We've only this moment just got back from lunch.
All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy, isn't that what they say?
They also say that when the cat's away, the mice will play.
I see. All right, give it to me in a nutshell.
Well, one of the foremen has been, he's been working with one of the sales managers to inflate the cost of job.
And pocketing the difference.
No, and I can't prove that.
Don't give me all that claptrap.
Well, I can only tell you what the figures show. That's the beauty of them. They're absolutes, like music. You can fit theories round them. I mean, there they just are.
Well, never mind the poetry. I'm paying you to find out if I'm being swindled.
Oh, unquestionably, they're putting in false invoices.
How do you know they're false?
Well, the firms don't exist.
You can't get much falser than that, can you? How much have they been getting away with?
Well, in the current financial year, it amounts to about £10,000.
Does it, by God? Names?
The foreman is Gould.
Len Gould? Well, that's nice. That's really nice. I should have pensioned him off years ago, and he begged me to keep him on, said he'd get bored, and all the time he's... Which sales manager?
Hollenshaw.
You're sure about that?
Positive.
Thank God you changed your mind about coming to work for me. You've earned your keep already.
Yes, well, what will you do?
Sack the pair of them so fast, I'll never know what hit them. Well done, my old stinker.
Still at it?
Won't be long now.
What is it, anyway?
Order books, just making sure they tally where the delivery dock is.
Oh, yes? What do you think of them?
Oh, very nice.
You mean you hadn't noticed?
Not until you mentioned them.
Oh, you're hopeless. Still, it's good to see you interested in your work.
Well, it is interesting, and I've got plenty of scope, and I'm more or less my own boss.
See?
Matter of fact, I uncovered a fraud the other day.
I hope Mr. Cutler was properly impressed.
I think he was, rather.
If you ask me, I think he's trying to make amends for being so beastly to you at school.
Still calls me Stinker.
Who cares?
I do.
Supper's ready when you are.
I still don't like him.
good Lord, anybody would think we didn't know each other.
I'm an employee.
Look, just because I use a rose and have young Meech drive me in every morning doesn't mean that I'm standoffish. The rose is good publicity, the best there is. And I get driven in every day so I can get ahead with the mail. Most of the rest of the time I drive myself.
You don't have to justify yourself to me.
Look, I don't want you making out that I forget old friends. Look, I tell you what. Why don't you and your wife come and have dinner one evening?
Well,
And we'll use the rose.
my wife Phyllis, Mr. Cutler.
Ah, Jack, for heaven's sake.
Most of my friends call me Phyl. I say.
All the comforts of home. What'll it be?
A gin and tonic, we love.
Gin makes you sin. You better have one too, old boy. I'll have you being left out in the cold. I must say, I love that dress.
It was just the first thing I laid my hands on.
Don't think I've seen it before.
Given the game away there, haven't you?
You did a bit. To tell you the truth, it is new.
Come on, it's lovely. Leaves a little bit to the imagination, but not too much.
Cheers.
Cheers and cheers. I was looking forward to meeting you, I must say, but I had no idea I got such a treat in store. You're a dark horse, aren't you, my old stinker?
Oh, Harold said that's what you called him.
Just to hang out from the school days. Best years of our lives, isn't that what they say?
Thank God it isn't true.
Stinker, 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 stinker.
I want you to run Mr. and Mrs. Tinker home, Meech.
Very good, sir.
Oh, we could get a taxi, couldn't we, Harold?
Well, of course.
What on earth for?
Well, I mean, if it's any trouble.
Oh, it's what he's here for, isn't it, Meech?
Yes, indeed, sir.
Oh, unless, of course, my poor old car isn't good enough
Well, I'm
for you.
sure my wife...
Oh, I'm just pulling your leg.
He was only teasing, Harold. You are awful.
Not half what I would be if it weren't for the beady eye of your spouse. Blanche! I must say, that dress is really... We're here. And you behave yourself. Ah, Blanche. This is Phyl and Harold. Blanche, my blushing bride.
Oh, I didn't realize you were newly married.
We're not. It's just Jack's incorrigible sense of humour. Hello. Harold, do come in and have a drink.
Well, to tell the truth, we're one or two ahead.
You usually are.
Who's for another glass of vino?
I wouldn't say no.
Atta girl. Right?
No, thank you.
No point in asking you, is there?
Oh, no, thank you.
All the more for us, eh?
No.
Jack tells me you and he were great friends at school.
Oh, yes.
Well, you know what Jack christened him at school? The Stinker.
Charming.
A joke. Tinker, stinker, tinker. Play on words, that's all.
I think there was more to it than that.
Yeah.
Are you sure it wasn't a comment on his performance?
I'm not quite with you.
You know, with girls.
Of course not.
I bet it wasn't a patch on yours.
We'll have coffee by the fire, shall we?
What? I Oh,
Thank you, Meech.
My pleasure, sir.
bye. Thanks. Oh, what a lovely evening.
Glad you enjoyed it.
Oh, and what a lovely man your friend Jack is.
But my friend is my employer.
Oh, he's a lovely man anyway, very sexy.
He's a bit old for you, isn't he?
Look who's talking.
Yes, I seem to remember young door-to-door salesman being more your style.
I thought we'd agreed to forgive and forget.
Well, we did, and I've tried, but after your behaviour this evening... Yes?
So dance with me?
There isn't any music.
Don't be such a party pooper. You bastard, you pushed me over.
You're drunk.
That's a stinking thing to say. No wonder Jack called you the stinker. It's the right name for you. Tinker Stinker. Tinker Stinker. Tinker Stinker.
Hang about. I hope you enjoyed yourselves last night.
Well, my wife did.
Well, I got my knuckles wrapped too, as a matter of fact. An attractive lady. Still, if I did overstep the mark,
6 of one and half a dozen of the other.
it's decent of you. I'd hate there to be any misunderstanding. I mean, after all the years we've known each other. But look here, I'm afraid Phyl got hold of the wrong end of the stick about that nickname.
Stinker.
Yes, well, she seemed to think... I mean, damn it, it was only meant affectionately. But if people do get the wrong idea, from now on, perhaps you better drop it. No more stinker, agreed?
Agreed.
Good, splendid. Right, well, I must go off and get a game of golf. It's amazing how much business you can get done at the 19th hole, eh? Mind how you go, my old Harold.
Jack? Oh, I don't feel very well, Miss Marston. I think I'll call it a day.
Oh, all right, sir.
Hello, Hello? It's me, Harold.
Sounds funny. What's the matter?
Well, I'm not feeling very well. I'm on my way home.
Where are you?
I'm at the office.
But you're on a payphone. I heard the pin.
Yes, well, it's in the entrance hall.
Oh. So you'll be a while.
No, I'm on my way now.
Look at you. Pop into bed and I'll fix an aspirin and a hot water bottle. Into bed with you. Sorry, overslept.
Yes, the coffee's on the stove.
Are you sure you should go to work today?
Oh, yes, I'm fine now.
Bye.
I understand that at this time, a takeover bid might be favorably received. Why the hell don't you knock? Oh, it's you, old boy. Well, as a matter of fact, you're the one person who might be helpful. This blasted budget. What do you think you're doing, my old stick?
What was that all about?
God knows.
Well, I'm off, I know that.
Stinker, stinker, holy Moses, hold your nose. Stinker, stinker, holy Moses, hold your nose. Stinker,